Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here with 60 and Me. I love to play with skincare products. I'm always buying interesting scrubs and creams and facials, and I just love to experiment and keep my skin looking soft and natural, and I just enjoy it. And the last time I purchased some body scrub, I realized how some of these ingredients are in my kitchen, and they're quite expensive. So I thought, well, I'll just try to make them myself and have see what happens. So I discovered a variation on a very common scrub recipe that I'd like to share with you. I think it's kind of unusual, and I've made it myself, and it really works well for my skin and hopefully for yours. So here's the deal. Most scrubs are made with either salt base and something or sugar and something. And if you're using this as a body scrub in the shower, any little cut on your body, even a little teeny scratch, is going to sort of sting if you use salt. So I always use sugar. And the sugar that I use, you can use, of course, brown or white sugar, but I honestly haven't had white sugar in my house for probably 10 years, and I don't use it in any of my foods. So I had to really think of an alternative for sugar. And I discovered something quite interesting that works and I'd like to share with you. And that is coconut sugar. Now, I just purchased some so you can see what the little box looks like, but this is coconut sugar, and it's actually made from the nectar, the sap from the coconut palm tree. Now, this is not the palm tree sugar that you read about, and of course is not a good thing to purchase for lots of reasons. So it's not palm tree sugar. It is coconut tree palm sugar. And so it's a really interesting texture. I've actually put some in this little container. Oh, by the way, you'll be so thrilled with me, those of you who've been watching my videos, is that I actually went out and bought some measurement cups. I didn't actually have a cup measurement in my house, so I now have my own little set. So anyway, it's a very, very light sugar. It's actually much lighter than brown sugar, and it has a little bit of a caramel taste, which actually for me is like a big plus. I love caramel, anything caramel. Salted caramel ice cream, salted caramel chocolate. It's good. So it's a bit caramelly. It's got a very unique taste, but of course we're not going to taste it. We're going to use it in a scrub. But just to say, just as an aside, is that this is a really interesting sugar because it has very high nutritional content. It's got magnesium, iron, zinc, and B vitamins in it. So if you're looking for a sugar substitute, just in general, you might find coconut sugar as a good option for you. So, but I'm going to try it with coconut oil and make a sugar scrub. And the nice thing about this recipe is that you can actually, if you've only got brown sugar or white sugar in your cupboard, or you haven't got coconut oil, you can use olive oil and any variation of sugar. So there's no rules here. It's just whatever you like. So I'm going to put my sugar into a little bowl, and then I'll add my coconut oil. Now, here's the thing about coconut oil. Most people get it in a jar. Where's my jar? Here it is. That is where it's hard. It's like solidified. And so I took the coconut oil from here and put it in. I melted it and put it in a jar or in a plastic bottle. And important safety tip I just discovered is that if you put hot oil in a plastic bottle, guess what happens? Anyway, I now have a little bit of a melted bottle, but it works. So the recipe that I use, it takes about half and half, like a half a cup of sugar and a half a cup of oil. Now, I think from my experience, I do a little less of the oil. I just like it to be a little bit harder and firmer, so that it's, when you scoop it out and put it on your body, it doesn't sort of drip, it kind of stays on there. So I put about, well, you can see a little bit short of half a cup of oil. And then I add it to my sugar. Oh, this is so much fun. Okay, so I get to do the bit that's really difficult. Here I get to stir. And by the way, I love this spoon. I bought it in a market in Switzerland where I live, and I just wish I could find the woman again. I'd like to buy another one. It's really cool. It's like a, little ice cream spoon. Anywho, so I'll keep stirring. And you can see it's not too thick right now because the coconut oil will harden. It will start to congeal. And that's exactly what you want. I mean, you really could just take this right now and jump in the shower and use it. It's just runny, but it's still perfect. And what you want to do now, though, there's one final ingredient. 3 ingredients, by the way, is my limit. is to add something that makes it smell beautiful. And I don't know about you, but I love sandalwood oil. I find it really hard to find. I don't, it's not available very many places. So when I find a little bottle of sandalwood oil, I treasure it. I love it. So that's going to be my chosen scent. So about 10 drops is good for me. So I'm just going to drop my sandalwood oil. And of course, if you forget to do this part, you can always do it like literally as you're getting in the shower or the bath. So that's it. Oh, it really smells good. The sugar actually has a quite strong smell, but the sandalwood kind of overpowers it lovely. It's really cool. So you can add any kind of oil here. If you want, for example, to have a bath before you go to bed, you could put lavender oil in here and have a lavender scrub with sugar and oil. If you wanted to have, a lemon scrub would be nice. Just put orange or lemon essential oil in your scrub, and you could put it by the sink in your kitchen, and just, every time you wash the dishes, just treat yourself. Put a little of this special scrub and clean your hands, and just they feel so good. Honestly, I've tried this a couple of times, and if you just use a very gentle motion, your skin just comes out radiant and shining. And I really recommend it if you've got dry skin. It's a great choice. So anyway, here's one that I made a little earlier. It's a great gift too. You could put it in a tiny little mason jar and just put a bow on it, and you will be appreciated. It will be appreciated. And I can just take the top off and not spill it. You can see that there's still a little bit of coconut oil at the top. This is about maybe an hour ago I made this, and it will take a couple of hours to settle, and then the oil will just thicken, and it will be beautiful. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback. If you've got any variations on this body scrub theme, just please leave it in the comments below. I really love your suggestions and your ideas. And if you've got any interesting recipes, I'll try to make them and share them with people, and we'll have some fun enjoying each other's inventions. So thanks again, everyone, for being here. Have a wonderful day, and have fun with your body scrub. Take care.